In today's reading, we're going to look at how your audience views you on social media. Why do they subscribe to your channel? Why do they follow you? Why do they like you? Why will they follow you anywhere you go? And how do you shine online for your audience? All right, before you, we have 3 different groups to choose from. Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Gaze upon the piles, pause the video if you need to, and choose the group that draws you in the most, what feels right to you. Now, if more than one group is calling to you, there might be more messages in other groups, so go ahead and watch more than one if you need to. All right, take a minute to gaze upon the piles, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Group 1. In this reading, we're going to look at how you shine on social media. Why do people subscribe to your channel? What do they like about you? Why do they follow you? This will give you an insight into what you're doing right on social media. First, I'm going to draw some cards to take a look at what the tarot has to say for why you shine in social media. And then I'm going to look at these 3 oracle decks to give a little bit more insight onto how you shine. All right, let's get started. The Lovers, the Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse, 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Swords, the Hierophant. I see that you bring people together through a common cause, something that they all believe in, similar beliefs as you. And you do so with flair. They love your personality. They love how you speak, how you express yourself. Perhaps it's in how you dress. Maybe you dress a little bit more stylish. Perhaps you have a very unique fashion sense, and they love that about you. They love that you aren't afraid to express your unique fashion sense, your unique way of doing your hair and how you express yourself. You have a lot of passion, and they feel it. They feel that passion coming from you. They love that you're able to bring into balance things that they have been very confused about. You help them see a better path. So your social media could be giving fashion advice or makeup advice. Any kind of beauty advice would be coming through here, but also just about, I believe, real nurturing, loving advice, regardless of whatever, your channel talks about. It could be anything. But what I'm getting here is that the vibe of it is that you have this passionate expression about what you do. And they feel that, and they come with you. They follow you because they feel the same way that you do. And you express it in a way that they can't seem to express. And they like the fact that you're a little smaller right now. Some of you have a smaller following, and they really like that about you because you feel intimate to them. You feel like they can relate to you, that they can reach you. You feel accessible. You help them to make decisions and get clear on things. I see here that the subject matter you're taking on may not be a very popular one, and it might seem very critical and harsh to some, but this is what your followers really love about what you do. You have a way about you that teaches those who come to your channel or your page about a certain subject, whatever it is you feel very passionate about, and they see that you fight for them. They see that you stand up for them. They see that you're fighting the good fight, and that you're willing to take on a lot of hate and bullies and nasty comments from other people. And they see that you get these nasty comments, but you're very good at explaining your position and standing firm in your position. And you do not waver, and they really love that about you. So whatever it is that you talk about, whatever it is that you are, promoting, they feel that you help them see more clearly about it. They have a direction forward. They have a path forward that they can see, that they can easily take. Whereas before, they might not have had that clear path forward. You have a way of directing people towards the paths that they want to go down, or rather directing the conversation in a path that is a lot more unique and expressive and interesting than others do. You have a vibe. You have a vibe that they really enjoy. And that part of that vibe is to attract very hateful comments or haters in general. And they like how you handle that. They feel that you are poised and you keep composure and you have a very almost scholarly way about you. You understand the subject that you're talking about. You have a lot of knowledge about that and they appreciate that. So you teach them, you show them how you do the thing, why you think the way you think, how you do the things that you do, and the direction forward knowing these things. You help bring clarity to people and they really love that about you. Let's take a look at the oracle cards to see what else. How else do you shine to your audience? Enchanted. Yes, with the Queen of Wands and Enchanted, I see that you have a flair. You are enchanting. I see somebody adorned with a lot of statement piece jewelry. You're not afraid to express your unique self. For those of you that relate to that, this is a confirmation that that is what they really love about you. It's not the only thing, of course, but it's your flair. You have flair, and they love this flair. It is enchanting to them. But it also tells me here that what you are is a light in the dark. You help them to see a path forward that they have a hard time seeing themselves. Some of your audience feel like there is no path forward. They don't see that. They don't see how they can get to where they're going. But you really offer them this clear, direct path in a clear, loving, passionate voice. And that's what they love about you. Next, we have shadow work. Now, some of you might actually have channels where you deal with mental health issues or just the dark side of things. So I feel that you aren't afraid to dive into the dark side of things. You're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to go to the places that other people don't want to go because they feel that it's not palatable enough, I guess you could say. But you're not afraid to say and speak, what's on your mind. And you deliver this message in such a unique and different way that they eat it up. They really love it. They love that you help them see you are a light in the dark. I very much get that. Cut your losses. So I see that what they really, really appreciate the most about you is how you can get right to the point on everything. You don't mess around. You don't mince words. Sometimes you can be very critical, but they like that about you. They like the fact that you get to the point. There's something about you that you're willing to let go of things that don't work. You're willing to drop things that other people will cling to. And this draws them in. So for an example, and this is just an example, you might be somebody who decided to leave the grid. You wanted to go off the grid. You're now living in an RV or, a camper van or something like that. And you have a channel or, some social media where you talk about your life, this new life, how you left behind your old life and you start this whole new life. Now you're going against mainstream, you're going against establishment. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're going against this establishment, and you have a lot of strong words to have to say about this establishment, but you also show how it can be done, how other people can do this too, and that's what draws them in. Now, however that manifests for you on your own specific social media is going to be part of the reason why they really enjoy following you, is that you have this unique approach. You do things a little differently than others. You're unorthodox, and that's what they like. But you do so in a way that's educated and balanced. Surrender to the divine. I feel that you have a real strong connection with whatever God or spiritual being that you believe in, that you are a very spiritual person, and this spirituality comes through in your work. Whether or not you talk about it, it's not that part that comes through, it's the faith. Faith very much comes through in your work, and people really sense that and they like that about you. You also give them this permission to surrender themselves. You also show them how hard work can really get them to where they want to go. I feel like you're very much a roll your sleeves up and get your hands dirty group. And your social media reflects that, and they really enjoy watching that about you. And they get to see somebody make it work, and it gives them the courage to do that themselves. You are very unique. Show the world the real you. You're a very different kind of a person. You are unique. You stand out amongst the crowd. You have your own path that you're walking, and others feel very drawn to that. They feel that you are somebody that they can listen to and that they can live vicariously through you. And you do this in a very loving way. There's a very loving message that you bring forth, that you feel. They feel loved by you. The spark of the hustle. So I feel for some of you, it's because you've left that hustle behind, such as going off grid, and you've found a new way to do a hustle. And so they enjoy that about you. They enjoy that you are going against the grain. You aren't allowing society to dictate how you do things, and they enjoy that about you. You also have a real strong sense of a work ethic. I feel a strong work ethic in this group, and that really comes through in the work that you do. And they admire how much work that you put into what you do. They see the hard work that you do, and they are very impressed by that. You're passionate. You're very passionate about your beliefs, your whatever it is that you're doing, your creative projects, whatever your channel is for. They love that you are passionate. They feel that passion coming through you. You are magic. Fire is magic, and that's how they feel. You are fiery and magical, and they are somebody that they can aspire to be. You inspire them to do more with themselves. You inspire them to walk into those dark places that they were afraid to go. You give them that courage to be able to move forward without fear. You are definitely someone to watch. I hope this helps bring some clarity to why people follow you on your channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Do subscribe to this channel, as I have a lot more readings like this, and I love having you back. Please do comment on this video if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. In this reading, I'm going to explore why your audience likes to follow you on social media. Why you shine on social media, how you shine to your audience, and what they love the most about you. So first I'm going to deal out some tarot cards to get a bit of a picture of what it is they love about you so much. And then I'm going to go through these oracle cards to get a little bit deeper of a message. Well, there's that one. This one card really wanted to come out. Two of Pentacles. They see that you balance two different ideas in a very cohesive way, like a dance. Somehow you mix spirituality and practical matters together. You bring two opposing ideas together. And they love your ability to be able to do that with such ease. Justice. Six of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Cups, the Emperor, the Star, Judgment. You are a star to them. They see you as being very successful. This would be a group that would be influencers, thought provokers, those of you that have something that you aspire to. Perhaps I see this as a group that allows others to follow their dreams. Perhaps you talk about manifestation work. Something that you do brings two different kinds of thoughts together to create a new way of being. And they see you as being an absolute authority in this arena. They see you as being the one to follow. They see you as an up-and-coming rising star, or they see that already. You might already have a large following. If you do, this is saying that they follow you because they really feel that you are a star to them. They have stars in their eyes when they look at you. They also see that you can help them be a star too. They feel as though your success will rub off on them, or that you teach them how to have your success. And they follow you because they want to be like you. You help them go after their dreams and what they really want. They see that they can be exalted through you. They see that you lift their spirits, that you rise up. A lot of you might be spiritual leaders, motivational speakers, these kinds of things. You have a way about you that they see that you are the authority on whatever it is that you are talking about. They will follow you to the ends of the earth. They love what you do. They love what you have to say. They feel that you are a very balanced approach. They trust you. They see you as being fair. You are fair and you are reasonable. They see that you have a growing community, a growing business, and they want to be a part of that. They feel that they can also gain from you materially. So some of you might teach how to gain success. Maybe you have courses that you offer in your business where you offer my 10 steps to success or whatever it is that you do. This is why they follow you. They follow you because they believe that whatever you have is what they want, and that you have something that they can get to, and you make it feel accessible, and you make it feel like they can do it too, and you make them feel like a star, like they could be a star, because there's something about you that is very relatable. They really love you. They love you and they see you want to succeed. Now, some of you might be musicians, actors, entertainers of that kind. Whatever the reason, they will give you their money. They will give you their, take my money, please. Take my money, please. This is how I feel coming through with this pile, as I see you getting a lot of money from people who just want to support you. They just love your work. They love what you do. You are a rising star. So let's see the oracle cards and what they want to say as well. The past, dark moon. I feel that you have a retro vibe to you. There's something about you that comes through the generations, that they feel like you bring the past back in a way that is lovely and beautiful. As I see that some of you are motivational speakers, you also help them look at their past with more clarity and more love. There's something about you bringing things, though, from the past, bringing them back to life. Perhaps you're a motivational speaker about old things that people didn't even know about. Historian. You could be a historian, and they love that. You bring this knowledge to the present. You bring an old practice to the present, and they're fascinated by that. Love. Day moon. They love you. They think that you are the cat's meow. They see you as everything. They are just devoted to you. You are the guru to them. They will follow and hang on every word that you say. So that's also a bit of a message here to be aware of that they do hang on the words that you say, and they do love you. And so there is a responsibility with that as you grow and you become a lot bigger, that the things that you put out there, people will take this quite to heart. And finally, from this deck, we have transformation. So if you see the past, love, transformation, I feel as though you bring something back from the past that was forgotten, something that was used to be and got lost in the past, and you bring this back and they love how you do it, and you've transformed it into something new, something they really enjoy. So some of you might be doing old music or a writing or art or something, and you're transforming it in this new, fresh way, and they just love how you express this. They love your style. Mostly they love how balanced you are and fair and reasonable. They don't feel judged by you. They like that you offer a different perspective, but you don't do so in an extreme way. It's balanced, it's reasonable, it's accessible. Your hard work is paying off. Yes, they see you as being very, very hardworking. If you are an artist, they see that you've put out a lot of body of good work. You've been at this for quite some time, and they appreciate how much work and effort that you put into what you do. They see it and they love it and they appreciate it. What do you need to release? And I feel with this card, it's about what you actually do release, your work. The things that you put out there are just so different, and it helps them see things a little differently too. And they enjoy that you give them this unique perspective. They enjoy that you help bring this sort of clarity, this balance to their lives, to your work, so that they are able to enjoy it without feeling threatened by it. They see you as being the authority. They see you as being the leader, and they will follow. Conclusions are within reach. You have a very clear message when you speak. Whatever it is that you speak on, it's very clear to them. They understand it. They feel like you can bring them closer to their own goals and where they want to go. You are the light. Again, yes, you shine a light in the dark is what I really feel here. You shine a light in the dark. You are a shining star. You are very much a star. I think this is more confirmation of the fact that you will have a very large audience. Be prepared for that if you don't yet. One day will. As long as you keep working hard at it, you stay true to yourself, and you continue to show up as what you're doing now, you will grow to a huge audience. They love you. And you will already see sparks of this now. You will already, if you don't have a large following yet, the people that do follow you, they will let you know that they love you. They will tell you that they will follow you from, if you change accounts, they'll follow you there. You will hear it in your DMs. You will hear it in your comments, how much they love you and how much they appreciate you. Right? We have welcome the divine masculine. They feel that you are very much in touch with spirit, but you bring spirit through your leadership. They follow you because they feel like you are divinely inspired. There is a star-like quality about you, a chosen one quality about you. And this is what they really like, because you are the light. You are a guiding light. You are a force. They see you as going places, and they want to follow you. And as I said, they will happily give you their money. We got two more. Raw intention, creator air. You bring a breath of fresh air to what it is that you do. They see that you are someone who's doing something different than others. You bring a fresh perspective. They enjoy that you really love what it is that you do. You have a natural raw talent there, and they see it. They see it. They love how much hard work you've put into it. They see that you are mastering it. They see that you are the leader, the thought leader in your specific niche. They see that you are the authority on this topic, and you are the one for all the others. They compare all the others to you, and so you will always have a very large following. People will always listen to what you have to say because they really love what you do. And if you choose to grow your audience, if you choose to put in that effort to grow your audience, you will get a large audience. All right, I hope this helped you get clarity on what makes you shine on social media. Thank you so much for joining me. Do hit that subscribe button, as I'll be putting out more readings like this. I would love to hear from you, so leave a comment if that resonates with you. And I hope to see you again. Bye now. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading on how you shine on social media. Why do people follow you? Why do they like what you do? What makes you stand out from everyone else? Why do they subscribe to your channel, follow you, buy from you? Let's see what it is about your audience that loves you so much. First, I'm going to draw the tarot, and we're going to get an idea of what your audience thinks of you, what makes you shine. And then I'm going to bring in these tarot cards, or these oracle cards, to bring more clarity to the reading. All right. Well, that's the cards that want to come out, it seems. Okay, so first we have 7 of Inspiration, Ace of Inspiration, the Moon, the Emperor, the Star, wow, and the Magician. Some of you might have been called to Group 2. If so, you may want to watch that one as well, if that feels right to you. With the Emperor and the Star and the Magician, all 3 in a row, I see that you are a star. You are the thought leader. You are the authority in your niche. And you have created this all from scratch. You have brought something to life that wasn't there before. And you used all of your experience and all of the things that you've been through in your life to bring forth this new thing. So what you've created might not be entirely new. You might be doing something that other people are doing, but it's your own magic that is in this work that you do on social media. That is what inspires people to follow you. They find you very inspiring. You give them ideas. You help them see through things that other people might not be able to see. So if you are somebody who is, for example, a tarot reader, your readings help bring clarity to their problem. Whatever it is that they are working through, whatever emotions they're going through, you help to inspire them to lift themselves out of the dark places of whatever, delulu. You bring them out of their delulu, and you help them see the truth of where they need to be going. You might also be influencers, but what you do is just inspiring others. Very much the artist in this pile here. You are an inspiration to others. And you're not afraid, very much not afraid, to explore darker topics and to talk on things that are a little bit more like seeing the dark side of the moon kind of a thing. Places that others don't really want to go to or talk about. But you're willing to do that. You're willing to say the things that need to be said. You push through. They see you as being very strong-willed, very capable. In your ideas, you have great ideas. They love the ideas that you have. Some of you definitely have a following right now, but if you don't, you will. You are very much like Group 2. You are destined to have a large following online, as you have the Emperor and the Star together. That's showing me that you are the authority in your specific field and whatever it is that you're talking about online, whatever topic it is, or whatever art it is, or music, or whatever, doesn't matter. Anything that you do, you're the leader, you're the authority, you're the one that they listen to, you're the one that they compare others to. They see you as a rising star. They see you as a light in the dark. They see you as having the skills, the abilities, and the talents that others don't. They see you as being very talented and very strong-willed, and you're willing to go into the dark places with grace and beauty. You have a way about you that inspires others. You have a way about you that feels enchanting. You are enchanting, and you will lead them out of the darkness as well through your inspired work. I really strongly feel this is a group that has our artists. I got crochet in my head. So it can show up in any form. It really doesn't matter. A horticulturist, I hear horticulturist, I hear arborist. Some of you do decor. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you do, you have a flair. You have a way of doing it that they love. They see you as a rising star. They see you as who they aspire to be. They see you as the thought leader, the one that knows what they're talking about. So if we're looking at, somebody who, like a home kind of living channel that you might have, or web blogs, whatever it is that you do, you would be the Martha Stewart, right? So, you're the one that others want to be like, or they just see you as a rising star. They see you as a leader they want to follow. Cut your losses. You've had to go through a lot to get here, and they see that. And I got that right before with the 7 of Inspirations here. You've really had to go through some things in the past. You're somebody who has had to fight a lot to get to where you are. And they might have seen you have to give things up or change things. They've seen you go through loss. They've watched it happen. And because of that, they are even more dedicated to you. They're even more inspired by you. They see that you're the one that is going to go the furthest. So if you're in a field that was really devastated, let's say by the pandemic or just anything, there was maybe job losses there, but you're the one that's, you would have got affected by it too, but you're the one that's like going, you're still going, you're not giving up, you're the persevere one, they see that through you, and they love that about you. The moon's a moment's synchronicity. They see that this is your time. They know it's your time, and they love the fact that they're showing up right before you make it. So I feel like a lot of you just don't have that audience yet, but you will. And their audience sees you as having, or somebody who will have that audience. And they want to be the I knew them when. They want to be the ones that were the OG followers, and they like that. That makes them feel special. Like you're the one to follow. You're going places. I knew her or him when, All right, let's see what else the cards have to say. Expect powerful change is exactly what I was saying before. I really feel that you are somebody who is a rising star, and they see that, and they know that you are going to be the quintessential voice, the reason why. You're going to be the thing. You're the it thing. They know it. And so they're proud that they got to know you when, and they get to feel like they are your OG followers, as I mentioned, and they enjoy that about you. They see that you are going places, and they really want to follow wherever it is that you're going. You have magic. You are magical to them, and they love that about you. Time to breathe out. Yes, they see that you are somebody who might not always be on social media. So you're more elusive. So you might be somebody who has had to go through a lot. So there's periods of time where you're not online and you're not posting anything, but they wait. They wait. They know that you're coming back. They know that you're going to succeed. They know that you're going places. They know it. And so they're willing to wait. They will wait patiently for when your content comes back online. So some of you who might be parents or just have another job that you do, and you just aren't physically able to show up as often as you would like. If you come back here to the Cut Your Losses card, I get that vibe. Then I see that, your audience truly waits for you. They wait. They wait because they know that you will show back up again. And usually when you do show back up, it's in perfect timing with something that's they're going through or thinking about. And they love that about you. They love that you have that kind of vision and foresight. Celebrate your wins. You're not afraid to talk about your achievements. And they like that. They like that you aren't afraid to, you're humble, but not so humble that you minimize. You're not minimizing yourself at all. And they like that. They like that you embrace your past wins, because I feel that you have had past wins. I feel that you've been successful before and that you've gone through a big change, a big, possibly for some of you, catastrophic even change in your business or on your social media. They see that you've been through a lot and they love that you still, show up all the time and that you are able to cut your losses and show up with a smile. And that is what they love about you. Success and transformation. They see that you are transforming. You're watching you grow. They're watching you become a star. They love that transformation. This is why they're sitting back and following. You might not get a lot of comments on your posts. You might not, because they're watching. They're observing. Know that your audience is observing you. But they do so with real awe. They have awe for your work. They admire your work. They admire you. Collaboration of souls. You must work with others that are other people that they like. They see that you're friends with other people in your industry that they like as well, or that they're hoping that you will work with. There's some anticipation, I think. There's an anticipation here. And there might be some of your audience might be those who want to work with you in the future. There's definitely a vibe of people wanting to be following you and be working with you. So expect to get others to comment soon, and expect to get others to slide into your DMs and ask you to collaborate. And if they do, you might want to consider it. All right, this is what I have for you today. Group 3, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you do subscribe to this channel because I'd love to have you back. Comment on this reading. I'd love to know what it is. What do you do? What is your social media about? I'd love to know. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now.